lads.
Good morning, boys. You have joined me just out of the shower, and it's actually a really nice day. It is Sunday, the day I was supposed to be going down to Modified Nationals, but I'm not going because I didn't fancy driving the Subaru 4 hours when the map's a little bit off and the airfield ratio's off, so I didn't do it. So unfortunately, I didn't end up going to Modified Nationals, but apparently it's supposed to be thundery storms and breezy, but it's actually really nice. So, I'm going to get round to doing this because I'm never going to get doing it. I've been trying to do it about 10 times, but I've just not done it, and soon the weather's going to be shit and I'm going to be gutted I didn't do it. So we're going to get painting some stuff. Right then, boys, sorry about the weird cut in the video, but I had to let my phone on charge. I had to keep my phone on charge. If you're not curious, I do actually film with my iPhone 7, so 7 Plus, there you go. Anyway, so while it was on charge, I got doing some stuff. So, all the calipers off now, and if you are intrigued how to do all that, I will do that for the next side with the camera, so don't worry. But I got the caliper off, brushed it down with a wire brush, and then I've got some degreaser just to take off all the dirt. So they're looking pretty clean now. I have got the caliper line attached to them on the back there, so I don't want to bleed them and all that crap, can't be arsed. So all I've done is just cover up the pistons, got a plastic bag and some tape, cover up the bleed nipple, and also cover up the attachment for the brake line as well. So they're all covered up. Now we're ready for painting, lads. I'm going to shake the hell out of this cam now. Should have really kept it in sunlight for a bit, but it's the best I can do for now. Here we go. I'll do for one coat. Keep an eye on overspray. So we've got some added what did you say? Overspray protection. I actually really like painting. I actually forgot how much I like it. Like, I think I just hate the masking process, but the actual paint process is amazing, but the prepping process is not fun. But I've not really prepped these brake calipers. Normally you have to sand it all down, make it perfectly smooth, but brake calipers, not that important. I'm just gonna, you know, it's alright. Looking beautiful though. Oh, first coat as well. It dries really quick, this stuff, but anyway, third and final coats. Oh, they look beautiful, boys. Look at that setup. Getting the rolling shots on the scooter. Most bumpiest roller shots ever. And it's gonna be forever. Always gonna go down in flames. Right, let's start unraveling the marvellous gift. And no paint on the pistons. Ah, very goodly, very cool, very nice. I like it. Look at them. Oh, lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly. You're such a good little girl. You're such a good girl. I mean, it is dry. So I've been eating biscuits. Got digestives in my throat. It is dry to the touch, but only to the soft touch. When you put quite a lot of pressure on it, it's quite, you know, feeble. So we're gonna leave it for about 5 minutes before we actually put it back on, and then we can get onto the other side. Take me to the other side. Time when this, remember last time when this side caliper was seizing and I freed it up, it actually has worked. Like, the pads are wearing evenly now, so good news, boys. And the pistons are both all fully out at the same as well. Putting the calipers back on. Come on, you bastard. Oui, très bien, très bien. In the beginning, I never thought it would be you. When we were chilling, soon you were eating off my spoon. Boys, this is gonna look so sick with the wheel on. It only looks sick now, but Team Dynamics showing off them calipers, yo. Shout out to B70NY wanting the Team Dynamics. 700 quid the yours, mate. It needs some new tyres on though. Oh, whoops. Tracking hell. Oh, lovely jubbly. Don't worry, guys. I don't rattle them on all the way. Just do it so it stays me. Using manual labour. I do brake about them. And I do torque them. Whoa, lovely. Lovely jubbly. I think what I'm going to do is, lads, I'm going to spin the car around and reverse it on, because I'm not shitting in the shade. Shut up, I hope I don't do that anyway. I'm not sitting in the shade. Man wants the tan thing, so we're gonna reverse it around. There we go. Let's jacking shit up and pulling shit off. So now we're gonna go over what we did in the first place. Kind of like a backward story, this, isn't it? Wire brush. Okay, so I've already got the wire brush. It's roughed up the paint, so it's got a little bit better surface to stick to, and it's also got big bits of dirt off. So now I need to get the jizzer and just wipe it all down. Well, we're going to take the caliper off first, actually. Here's 2 bolts, one here and one at the bottom down there. Now this side hasn't come off in a while. The last time I took off was the other side, and it was a bit of a bitch, so this side might be difficult as well, but let's see what it comes out like. They're being really tight, so same sort of process. Got the gun with a universal joint on, and I'm just going to create some heat on the bolt. So that's the easier one, where the one I can actually get a socket on. The other one I can't get a socket, it's got to be a spanner. So the other one, the top one's going to be well harder. But we might be able to do it. No, we are going to do it. Oh. Oh, God, that's tight. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I've got it. Oh, thank God. That was a long process. So, I was actually trying to get that off, but I had to take the strut bolt. Well, to get a socket on that nut, I would have had to take the strut bolt out, so I did try that. That strut mount nut, what was it? Fucking strut bolt was not moving, so when I come to do coilovers, I'm gonna be a little bit in shit there. This is the only bad thing about ratchet spanners. When you come loose and you can't get it out, and there's no way of tightening that nut now without finding another spanner. Fucking pain. Come on, you bastard. So I'm just gonna spray it with jizzer. And give it a bit of a wipe. Right, so we're all masked off again pretty much. Now we can do the painting, which you've already seen, so I'm not showing it again. Let's have one of these bad boys. Almond, what? Ooh. Well, a white one, alright lads. It's very time consuming this, and the worst thing is I've still got to do the bloody backs. Ugh. And we're back on the front. Now the hardest thing about getting them back on is the bloody carrier bolts. It's so hard trying to line them up. Put the wheel back on, and to the backs. Now, in this situation, because I'm pretty bored of taking the calipers off and all that shit, I'd probably just mask them while they're on the car. I feel like that might be a little bit easier. It might be a little bit more time consuming, but it might be a little bit easier in relation to, because trying to line up the caliper carrying bolts, oh, that's a pain in the arse. But the backs, I need to take the backs apart and re-grease them and everything anyway, because I feel like they're not sliding properly. So we're going to take the back calipers off as well anyway, but should be alright. So we've got the back in the air. It's quite easy doing the back because you can do both sides at a time just by jacking up on the diff. I'm going to put some axle stands under each side anyway as well. So here's the rear one. Looking at these, they're really dry, like there's no copper grease on them. So I'm going to try and pull the pads out, but fuck, they're tight. Caliper bolts are nowhere near as tight as the front one, so I'm just going to pull the whole caliper off because these pads seem a little bit stuck. Both the bolts are off. It's been a bit stubborn, so this has definitely not been off in a while. The pads are actually like stuck to the pistons. Pads themselves are okay, it's just someone's not greased the back of them, so they just completely like rusted themselves to this, not just the piston, but to the side of the actual caliper as well. Oh my God, that wasn't easy. So the pads themselves aren't actually in that bad shape, to be honest. It's just the fact they've not been greased. My camera's really dirty, that's a bit fuzzy, so I'm going to give it a clean hang on. swivelers, so they just need like a wire brushing, clean them up, and then they just need to be greased there, like they've not been greased anywhere, so they're just not sliding properly. So it's probably why I'm getting really bad braking, to be honest, quite spongy brake, especially from like the back and stuff. We're going to paint this caliper whites off. I'm going to try and remove this bracket there, but that looks rusty and everything, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get that off either. Off. I'm going to mask up some of the brake lines, bleed nipples, and blast that, and then when we can blast that, we can start on the other side. It's so long, lads. Such a long process, my hair's a mess. Getting a nice tan though, I'm not going to lie, but... So we've got one coat on there, but as soon as I started, the sun just went straight away, and then I look up, oh, it's a little bit cloudy. And then when I come over here, oh no, lads. That actually looks like rain up there. So we're going to quickly get this one finished, put that together, and then if it dries up in a little bit, then we're going to start on the other side. But I'm not starting on the other side just yet until I've got this one all finished and back together. That makes sense. So with many a brute force, we've got this side caliper off, and the pads, and all the shitaken. So now, I just got a splash of rain on my head. I swear I just got a splash of rain on my head. It's raining. But the clouds aren't that bad, so... We're going to crack on. Right, we're going to put this side caliper back on and all the copper grease which is here, so we need lots of him, and then maybe start spraying on the other side, maybe not, but let's just get this side on first. So we're all good and back together on this side and all greased and all silky smooth and lovely. Now just got to do the other side. Looks so much better with them purple. So we've made a start on this side, lads, so right now I'm just wire brushing everything. I'm not going to show you any more, I'm just going to show you the final product after this because you've seen it way too much, so I'll come back to you in about 5-10 minutes, lads. Oh, lads, my shoulders are a little bit ruined. Oh, red in hell. Ouch. Thought I was alright, lads. Thought I didn't need any, but look at my fucking shoulders. Painting my calipers purple turned into fucking been painting my calipers red. Look at that angle, lads. Oh. No, but look at the shoulders. Whoa. So we're all done, lads. We're all on the car. Looking unreal. We're going to Sale Water Park meet tonight in Sale. So I'm not sure if I'm going to video much there. So this probably is the end of the video. But if I did see it anywhere at Sale, nice talking to you, lads. I love you all. See you next time. Oh, he's filming now. You're going to have to pull off a kickflip quick. On camera.